The movie starts with a small town in Oklahoma. There was a famous storm chaser named Kate Cooper. She used to love chasing tornadoes, but after a scary incident years ago, she decided to leave that life behind. She got a job in a quiet town, far from storms. But as storm season approached, her old life came calling. One day, Kate received a call from her former colleague. They told her about new technology that could help them predict tornadoes better than ever before. The team needed her expertise, and they wanted her back. After thinking long and hard, Kate decided to return to Oklahoma. She hoped that facing her fears might help her heal from the past. When Kate arrived, she found a new team ready to chase storms. There was Tyler Owens, a social media star who loved attention more than anything else. He was brash and loud, often filming everything for his millions of followers. He thought he could handle anything nature threw at him, but Kate wasn't so sure. She saw his reckless behavior as a risk to the whole team. Kate tried to explain the dangers of storm chasing, but Tyler didn't listen. He just wanted to show off and get more views online. This created tension between them right away. Kate knew that storm chasing was serious and dangerous. It wasn't just a game for likes and shares. As the days went by, storm season started to heat up. The team gathered in a small office to monitor the weather. The tension between Kate and Tyler grew as they disagreed on how to approach the storm chases. Kate wanted to be careful and strategic, while Tyler wanted to rush into danger for the thrill of it. But one afternoon, the weather reports changed everything. A massive storm system was developing, and it looked like it could be a big one. The team felt both excitement and fear as they prepared for what was to come. Kate knew the storm could be unlike any they had seen before. On the day of the big storm, the team loaded up their vehicles with equipment. Kate felt a mix of nerves and determination. She wanted to protect her team and make sure everyone returned safely. Tyler, however, was eager to jump into the storm, filming every moment. As they drove towards the storm's path, Kate reminded everyone to stay focused. The sky grew darker, and the winds picked up. Suddenly, they spotted a funnel cloud forming in the distance. The team was both terrified and thrilled. This was what they trained for. Kate took charge, guiding the team on how to get into position safely. Tyler, however, couldn't resist running out to capture the moment. As they watched the funnel cloud, it finally touched down. A tornado formed right before their eyes, spinning violently across the open fields. Kate's heart raced. She had seen tornadoes before, but each one felt unique and terrifying. "Everyone, get back to the vehicles," Kate shouted. But Tyler was still filming, captivated by the raw power of nature. The tornado roared as it tore through the landscape. Kate yelled again, "We need to go now." The team scrambled to obey, but the chaos was overwhelming. The tornado was moving faster than they expected, and they needed to find safety. In the chaos, Tyler decided to chase the tornado on foot, thinking he could get the best footage ever. Kate watched in horror as he ran towards the beast. She knew he was risking his life, but she had to stay focused on the safety of the team. "Tyler, come back!" she screamed, but he didn't hear her over the roar of the wind. The other team members were panicking, unsure of what to do. Kate took charge, leading them to a nearby barn that could offer some protection. Inside the barn, they huddled together, watching the tornado tear through the fields. Kate's heart sank as she worried about Tyler. She hoped he would realize the danger before it was too late. As the tornado passed, the team finally ventured outside. The destruction was everywhere. Buildings were damaged, and debris littered the ground. Kate's heart raced as she scanned the area for Tyler. Then, in the distance, she saw him. He was stuck in a tree, still trying to film the tornado. Kate didn't think twice. She ran towards him, shouting for him to come down. "You need to get to safety, Tyler." Finally, he realized the danger he was in. With Kate's help, he climbed down from the tree, shaken but unharmed. "I didn't think it would be this intense," he admitted, his bravado fading. After the tornado passed, the team regrouped. Everyone was shaken but relieved to be alive. Kate took a moment to breathe, feeling grateful that they had made it through. She looked at Tyler and saw the change in him. He was no longer just a reckless social media star. He was now part of a team that relied on each other. Kate shared her experience with him, explaining why storm chasing was important but also dangerous. "We have to respect nature," she said. Tyler listened, understanding the weight of their work. From that moment on, he began to change his approach. As the storm season continued, the team became more united. They learned to work together, combining their skills and knowledge. Kate felt hopeful that they could face whatever came next. But another storm was brewing, and it looked even more powerful than the last. The team prepared once again, this time more cautious and aware of the risks. Kate and Tyler shared the responsibility, working side by side. They knew they would need each other more than ever. On the day of the next storm, the atmosphere was tense. The team gathered, ready to face the challenge ahead. Kate felt a mix of excitement and fear, knowing that they were up against something fierce. The weather reports predicted multiple tornadoes forming, and they had to be ready. As they drove towards the Storm. Kate took a deep breath, feeling the weight of her past and the hope of the future. She was no longer just a retired storm chaser. She was back in the game, stronger and more determined than ever. The sky darkened as the team approached the storm front. Winds howled around them, and the air felt charged with electricity. Kate felt a familiar thrill and fear mixed together. They set up their equipment, ready to track the storm's movements. Tyler, now more focused, was filming the preparations for his followers, explaining what they were doing and why. Remember, safety first. Kate reminded everyone. They needed to stay vigilant. As the storm intensified, the radar showed multiple tornadoes forming simultaneously. It was going to be a wild ride. Suddenly, a funnel cloud dropped from the sky, spinning rapidly. It was much bigger than the last tornado they faced. Kate's heart raced as she called out instructions. "We need to get to higher ground. Move, everyone." They scrambled to follow her lead, adrenaline pumping through their veins. Tyler kept the camera rolling, capturing the raw power of nature. The team moved quickly, working together to find a safe spot where they could monitor the tornado's path. From their vantage point, they watched in awe as the tornado wreaked havoc on the landscape. It was both beautiful and terrifying. Kate couldn't help but feel the rush of excitement. This was why she loved storm chasing, but she also felt the weight of responsibility. As the first tornado dissipated, another one formed just a few miles away. The team had to decide whether to chase it or play it safe. Kate knew they had to act fast. "This could be our chance to gather crucial data," she urged. Tyler, eager to capture the action, chimed in. "Let's go after it. We can't miss this opportunity." The team was divided, but Kate stood firm. "We need to think this through. We must prioritize safety." After some discussion, they decided to follow the new tornado. With a mixture of fear and excitement, they hopped back in their vehicles. The storm was calling, and they felt compelled to answer. As they drove towards the tornado, Kate felt the familiar rush of adrenaline. Tyler, now more responsible, was focused on getting the best footage while staying safe. They drove closer, the wind roaring around them, making it hard to hear. Suddenly, the tornado changed direction, heading straight towards them. Panic set in as Kate shouted, "Everyone, get back! We need to find shelter." They quickly turned around and raced for safety. The storm was unpredictable, and they needed to stay one step ahead. They spotted an old barn in the distance and rushed inside, hoping it would provide some protection. The wind howled outside, shaking the walls. Inside, the team huddled together, hearts pounding. They watched through the barn windows as the tornado approached. "This is terrifying," Tyler said, the reality of the storm hitting him hard. Kate reassured everyone, "We're safe here. We just need to wait it out." She used this moment to remind the team of the importance of staying calm in a crisis. As the tornado passed by, they felt the ground shake. The roar was deafening, but they held on, hoping they would make it through. Together, they realized the strength of their teamwork. When the tornado finally passed, the team emerged from the barn, shaken but alive. The landscape was a mess, but they felt a sense of accomplishment. They had faced danger together and survived. Tyler, now more humble, looked around in awe. "I never thought I'd experience something like this," he admitted. Kate smiled, feeling proud of how far they had come as a team. They shared their stories of what they had seen and learned, bonding over the experience. As they began to survey the damage, they saw the destruction left behind. Homes were damaged, and trees were uprooted. But amidst the chaos, they also saw signs of hope. Neighbors were helping each other, clearing debris and checking on one another. Kate took a moment to reflect on the power of nature and the resilience of people. "This is why we do what we do," she said, "to understand storms and help our communities prepare for them." The team felt inspired, knowing their work mattered. With storm season still in full swing, the team returned to their base to regroup. They reviewed the data they had collected and discussed what they could improve. Kate emphasized the importance of learning from each experience. "Every storm teaches us something new," she reminded them. Tyler, now fully on board, suggested ways to share their findings with the public. "We can educate people about tornado safety and what to do during a storm," he said, enthusiastically. As another storm loomed on the horizon, the team prepared for one last chase of the season. They felt a mix of excitement and nerves, knowing it could be intense. This time, they were ready to face whatever came their way. Kate had a plan. They would track the storm closely, using all the technology at their disposal. Tyler was determined to capture it all on film, but this time he prioritized safety over views. The team felt more united than ever, ready to take on the storm together. As they approached the new storm, they could see it was massive. Dark clouds swirled above, and lightning cracked across the sky. The team set up their equipment, adrenaline pumping. Kate felt the familiar rush of excitement as they prepared to document the storm. "This is it. Let's do this," Tyler shouted, pumping his fist in the air. Kate smiled, feeling grateful for the journey they had taken together. They were no longer just storm chasers. They were a team, ready to face nature's fury. As the storm approached, the winds intensified, and the sky darkened ominously. The team was on high alert, knowing they were in for a wild ride. Kate felt a mix of anxiety and excitement. This was the moment they had prepared for. "Stay focused," Kate instructed, watching the radar closely. The readings indicated that multiple tornadoes could form at any moment. Tyler was busy setting up cameras, eager to capture every second of the action. Suddenly, a loud roar filled the air. "There it is," Tyler shouted, pointing to a massive funnel cloud spiraling down. The team sprang into action, positioning themselves for the best view while maintaining safety. The tornado touched down with a force unlike anything they had seen before. Dust and debris were thrown into the air, creating a chaotic scene. Kate's heart raced as she guided the team on what to do next. "Everyone, stay back. We need to monitor its path," she yelled. They set up their equipment to track the tornado's movements. Tyler, still filming, could hardly contain his excitement. "This is insane," he exclaimed, capturing the tornado as it wreaked havoc on the landscape. As the tornado roared past, the team felt the power of nature. It was both terrifying and awe-inspiring. Kate reminded everyone to keep their heads clear and focus on safety. They needed to gather data and learn from this storm. The team worked tirelessly, documenting the tornado's path and effects. Kate felt proud of how they operated together, each member playing a crucial role. Tyler's enthusiasm had transformed into a genuine passion for their work. "Look at the way it's moving," Tyler shouted, pointing to the swirling winds. "This is incredible," Kate nodded, recognizing the importance of capturing this moment for research and education. They were not just chasing storms. They were contributing to a greater understanding of tornado behavior. As they followed the tornado, the sky changed rapidly. Dark, clouds swirled, and lightning crackled, illuminating the scene. Kate knew they had to be careful. Storms could shift direction in an instant. Just as they thought they had a handle on the situation, another tornado formed nearby, creating a dangerous scenario. "We need to split up," Kate decided. "Tyler, you take the west side. We'll monitor the other tornado from here." Tyler agreed, now more aware of the risks. "Let's do this smart," he said, determination in his eyes. The team divided, each group focusing on their assigned tornado, ensuring they stayed safe while still gathering crucial information. Kate felt a surge of confidence. They had come so far from their earlier chases. Now, they were working like a well-oiled machine, handling the chaos with professionalism and respect for nature. As they followed the tornado, the winds howled louder. Kate kept a close eye on the radar, knowing that sudden changes could happen. "We have to stay alert," she reminded everyone. Suddenly, a loud crash echoed nearby. "What was that?" someone shouted, eyes wide. They quickly turned to see a large tree uprooted and tossed aside by the powerful winds. Kate felt a chill run down her spine. This storm was unlike any they had encountered. "Get to safety," she yelled, and the team rushed to find shelter in a nearby barn. The winds roared outside, and they huddled together, listening to the chaos unfold. Kate reminded everyone of their training, urging them to stay calm. Inside the barn, the team shared stories of past storms, bonding over their shared experiences. "I never thought I'd be here, facing a tornado again," Tyler admitted. "But now it feels right." Kate smiled, seeing how far he had come. "We've all grown from this experience. It's not just about the thrill. It's about understanding and helping others." The team felt a renewed sense of purpose, knowing they were making a difference. As the storm raged outside, they reminded each other of the importance of teamwork and resilience. They were in this together, facing the storm as one. When the tornado finally passed, the team emerged from the barn, relieved to see the skies clearing. They quickly began assessing the damage. The landscape had changed dramatically, but they were grateful to be safe. "Let's document everything," Kate instructed. "This data will be important for future predictions." The team spread out, taking notes and photos of the destruction. Tyler continued filming, now focused on the educational aspect of their work. As they worked, they encountered families affected by the storm. The team helped them assess the damage and provided support. Kate felt proud of how their work had grown beyond chasing storms. They were now community helpers. In the days that followed, the team returned to their base to analyze the data they had collected. They shared their findings with local authorities and offered their expertise on storm safety. The community was grateful for their help and knowledge. Tyler, now a more responsible influencer, used his platform to educate his followers about storm safety. He shared tips and resources, emphasizing the importance of being prepared for severe weather. Kate watched as the team's impact grew, feeling fulfilled knowing they were making a difference. Storm chasing was no longer just about the thrill. It was about helping others and understanding nature. As the season came to an end, Kate reflected on her journey. She had faced her fears, built strong relationships, and made a real impact in her community. The team had transformed from a group of storm chasers to a family dedicated to safety and education. "Next year, we'll be back," Kate announced during their final team meeting. "There's always more to learn, and we can continue to help our community." The team cheered, excited for what lay ahead. Tyler smiled, knowing he had found a purpose beyond fame. "I can't wait to see what next season brings. We're ready for anything." As they wrapped up their work for the season, Kate felt grateful for the journey. She had not only returned to storm chasing, but had also found a new passion for teaching others. The storms would always be there, but so would the opportunities to grow and help. The team gathered for one last photo, capturing their shared experience. As they looked at each other, they knew they would always have a bond formed through their love for storms and their commitment to safety. Together, they were ready for whatever came next, embracing the adventure that lay ahead. As the off-season began, Kate found herself reflecting on her journey. She started writing in her journal, documenting her thoughts about the storms they had chased and the lessons they learned. Each entry reminded her of the power of nature and the importance of preparedness. Tyler, too, was busy during the off-season. He focused on creating educational content for his followers, sharing insights from their experiences. "I want to show people the science behind storms," he told Kate. "It's not just about the thrill. It's about understanding what we face." Kate admired Tyler's transformation. He had become a true advocate for storm safety, using his platform for good. They planned a series of workshops together, aiming to educate communities on how to stay safe during severe weather. When the workshops kicked off, Kate and Tyler were excited. They traveled to different towns, sharing their knowledge and experiences with locals. "Understanding storms can save lives," Kate emphasized in each session. Tyler shared videos from their storm chases, captivating audiences with the raw power of tornadoes. People were engaged, asking questions and sharing their own stories. The response was overwhelmingly positive, and the team felt they were making a real impact. During one workshop, a young girl approached Kate, wide-eyed. "Can I be a storm chaser when I grow up?" she asked. Kate smiled, encouraging her dreams. "Absolutely. Just remember, safety first." As the workshops continued, Kate and Tyler built a supportive community. They connected with local meteorologists, emergency responders, and families, creating a network focused on preparedness. "Together, we can make a difference," Tyler said during one of the sessions. The attendees were eager to learn, sharing tips and resources. Kate felt a sense of pride, knowing they were fostering a culture of safety and resilience. The team organized storm drills, teaching families how to respond during severe weather. Kate loved seeing parents and kids working together, practicing what they learned. It reminded her of the importance of community in facing nature's challenges. Just as things were settling down, a major storm system was forecasted to hit their area. Kate and Tyler immediately sprang into action, preparing to monitor the situation. "We need to get ready for the storm," Kate said, rallying the team. They gathered their equipment, ensuring everything was in working order. "This could be an opportunity to put our training into practice," Tyler noted. The team felt a mix of excitement and nerves, ready to face whatever came their way. As the storm approached, they set up their base in a local community center, ready to help and share information with residents. "Let's keep everyone safe," Kate reminded her team. On the day of the storm, the winds picked up and dark clouds rolled in. The atmosphere was tense as the team monitored the radar. Kate remained calm, guiding everyone on what to do. "Stay alert and listen for updates," she instructed. Tyler engaged the community through social media, providing real-time updates. "We're here to help you through this," he reassured his followers. The community appreciated the support, and Kate felt proud of how far they had come. As the storm hit, they felt the power of nature. The winds howled outside, but they were prepared. The community center became a safe haven, with families gathering to stay informed. Inside the center, Kate and Tyler coordinated with local emergency services. "Let's make sure everyone is safe," Kate said, directing volunteers. They helped families understand safety protocols and provided resources. Tyler used his phone to live stream updates, keeping people informed. "We're monitoring the storm closely. Stay safe, everyone." His energy motivated the team, and they worked tirelessly to ensure the community felt supported. As the storm raged outside, they shared stories and laughter, reminding everyone that they were in this together. Kate felt a sense of unity, knowing they were all facing the storm as one. When the storm finally passed, the team emerged to assess the damage. They found debris scattered everywhere, but thankfully, the community was safe. "We did it," Tyler exclaimed, relieved. Kate led the team in helping families clean up their yards. They distributed supplies, offering assistance wherever they could. "It's important to support each other during tough times," she reminded everyone. As they worked, Kate reflected on how much had changed. This experience was different from their past storm chases. Now, they were not just storm chasers. They were a vital part of the community. Weeks later, As they reviewed the aftermath of the storm, Kate felt grateful for the lessons learned. They had built a strong community focused on safety and preparedness. Tyler's content had reached even more people, inspiring others to take storm safety seriously. During a local event, Kate was recognized for her efforts. "Thank you for everything you've done for our community," a local leader said. Kate felt honored but knew it was a team effort. "Together, we've made a difference," she replied, acknowledging her team. They all shared the pride of their accomplishments, knowing they had truly helped their community. As storm season approached again, Kate and Tyler prepared for new challenges. They were eager to continue their work, ready to chase storms and educate others. "Let's keep pushing forward," Kate said, enthusiasm in her voice. Tyler agreed, excited to explore new technologies and methods for storm tracking. "We're just getting started," he said. They brainstormed ideas for future workshops and community events, determined to make an even greater impact. Together, they envisioned a future where communities were prepared and empowered to face storms head-on. As the years passed, Kate and Tyler continued their work, building a legacy of preparedness and safety. They inspired a new generation of storm chasers, teaching them the importance of respect for nature and community. Their adventures became stories of resilience, reminding everyone that, while storms are powerful, together they could weather any storm. Kate smiled, knowing they had created something meaningful and enduring. Commitment to safety and education. With every storm they faced, they grew closer, proving that the bond formed through challenges could lead to incredible change. And as they looked to the horizon, they knew more adventures awaited them, ready to embrace the thrill of storm chasing once again. As the next storm season approached, Kate and Tyler received an urgent call from a neighboring town. A powerful storm system was expected to hit, and local officials were seeking assistance with preparedness efforts. "We need to get there quickly," Kate said, rallying the team. Tyler was already packing equipment, excitement in his eyes. "This is our chance to help even more people," he exclaimed. The team worked efficiently, gathering their tools and resources, ready to hit the road. As they drove towards the town, they discussed strategies. "We'll need to hold community meetings and offer hands-on training," Kate suggested. The team agreed, eager to make a difference. When they arrived, they were met with a warm welcome from local officials. "Thank you for coming on such short notice," the mayor said. "We're really worried about the storm." Kate and Tyler quickly set up a command center to coordinate their efforts. They organized community meetings and distributed flyers with safety tips. "Our goal is to empower everyone to stay safe," Tyler told the crowd during their first meeting. The locals listened intently, eager to learn how to prepare for the impending storm. Kate felt inspired by their willingness to take action, knowing they were making a real impact. In the following days, the team held workshops, teaching families how to create emergency plans and build storm kits. Kate emphasized the importance of communication and having a safe meeting place. "Don't wait until the last minute to prepare," she warned. "The more ready you are, the safer you'll be." Families participated enthusiastically, asking questions and sharing their own experiences. Tyler captured the workshops on video, sharing them on social media to reach even more people. "This is about building a community that's ready for anything," he said, excited to inspire others beyond their town. As the storm approached, the atmosphere grew tense. The team monitored the weather closely, keeping everyone informed. "We're expecting severe winds and possible tornadoes," Kate announced during a final community meeting. The locals were anxious but prepared. They had followed the team's advice, creating emergency kits and planning for the worst. "We're ready," one parent declared, and the crowd cheered. Kate felt a sense of pride, knowing they had empowered the community. "No matter what happens, remember to stay calm and look out for one another," she reminded them. When the storm finally hit, it was fierce. The winds howled outside, and rain pounded against the windows. The team was on high alert, ensuring everyone stayed safe in the community center. Tyler used his phone to provide live updates, keeping the community informed. "Stay indoors and remain calm. We're monitoring the situation closely," he assured them. Inside the center, families huddled together, sharing stories and supporting one another. Kate moved through the crowd, checking in with everyone. "We're all in this together," she reminded them. As the storm raged, the team continued to monitor the conditions. They gathered data and made sure everyone stayed safe. Kate felt the adrenaline rush. This was what they had trained for. Suddenly, the lights flickered, and the power went out. A wave of panic washed over the room. "Everyone, stay calm," Kate called out. "We have flashlights and supplies. We're safe here." Tyler quickly rallied the crowd, encouraging them to share stories and keep spirits high. "Let's focus on each other," he said, reminding everyone that they were a community. When the storm finally passed, they emerged to assess the damage. The scene outside was chaotic. Debris was scattered everywhere. However, the community center had remained intact, and everyone was safe. "Thank goodness everyone is okay," Kate said, relief washing over her. They quickly began helping families with cleanup efforts, distributing supplies and providing support. The town came together, showcasing their resilience. "We'll rebuild," one resident declared, determination in their eyes. Kate felt inspired by their strength and unity. In the days that followed, the team helped the community recover. They organized cleanup crews and provided resources to those in need. "This is what we came here to do," Tyler said, feeling fulfilled. Kate reflected on the season's challenges and triumphs. They had not only chased storms, but had also become integral to the communities they served. "We've made a real difference," she told her team, pride evident in her voice. As they looked forward, they discussed ways to continue their outreach efforts. "We should plan more workshops next year," Kate suggested. "This is just the beginning." With the storm season winding down, Kate and Tyler began planning for the next year. They wanted to expand their reach and continue educating communities on storm safety. "We could create an online course," Tyler proposed. "This way, even more people can learn from us." Kate loved the idea, envisioning a future where they could impact many more lives. As they brainstormed, they felt excited about the possibilities. Together, they could continue to inspire and prepare others, building a legacy of safety and resilience. As they wrapped up the season, Kate felt a mix of emotions. They had faced incredible challenges and helped many people. The journey of storm chasing had transformed into a mission of empowerment. Kate and Tyler looked at each other, knowing they were ready for whatever came next. "Let's keep chasing storms and making a difference," Tyler said, enthusiasm shining in his eyes. With renewed determination, they embraced the future, ready to face every storm together. The bond they had formed through their experiences would guide them on their journey, proving that together, they could weather any storm. As the new storm season approached, Kate and Tyler were busier than ever. They set up a comprehensive training program for aspiring storm chasers, combining science with safety. "It's essential to understand both the thrill and the risks," Kate explained to the eager participants. They organized field trips, taking the students to real storm sites. "This is where you'll learn the most," Tyler said, demonstrating how to use weather tracking equipment. The energy was infectious, and the new chasers were excited to learn. During one of their training sessions, they received another urgent call. A severe weather event was predicted to affect a nearby town. "We need to mobilize quickly," Kate said, coordinating logistics with the team. They gathered their gear, ensuring everyone was prepared for the task ahead. "Let's show them what we've learned and help keep this community safe," Tyler encouraged. As they drove towards the town, anticipation filled the air. They were ready to make a difference, and this time they would do it with a fresh group of trainees alongside them. Upon arrival, they met with local officials and briefed their new trainees on the plan. "Today is about teamwork," Kate explained. "Let's work together to help this community prepare." The trainees were eager, asking questions and sharing their thoughts. "I want to learn everything about storm safety," one young chaser exclaimed. Kate smiled, impressed by their enthusiasm. They split into groups, some preparing educational materials while others set up communication tools to keep residents informed. As the storm approached, the team sprang into action. Kate led a group in creating storm safety kits for families. "Everyone should have supplies ready," she reminded them. Meanwhile, Tyler and the trainees monitored weather updates, sharing crucial information on social media. "Let's keep everyone informed," he urged. The trainees felt empowered, seeing their efforts make a difference. The community was grateful for the support. "Thank you for being here," a local resident said. Their gratitude motivated the team to push through the long hours of preparation. When the storm finally struck, the winds howled and rain poured down. The team remained calm, directing families to safe areas within the community center. "We've got this," Kate assured everyone. As the storm raged outside, the trainees utilized their training, monitoring conditions and providing updates. They felt proud to be part of the team, making a real impact. Tyler continued live streaming, sharing safety tips and keeping spirits high. "Stay safe, everyone. We're in this together." His energy inspired both the community and the trainees. Inside the center, families huddled together, comforted by the presence of the storm chasers. The trainees worked diligently, checking on everyone and ensuring they had what they needed. Kate moved through the crowd, reassuring families. "You're safe here. We'll get through this together." The sense of community grew stronger, and the trainees realized the importance of their role. After hours of waiting, the storm began to calm. "We're almost through," Tyler announced, and the crowd erupted in cheers. The team felt a wave of relief wash over them. As the storm passed, they emerged to assess the damage. The scene was chaotic, but thankfully, everyone was safe. "We did it!" one of the trainees exclaimed, exhilarated by the experience. The team quickly organized cleanup efforts. "Let's help our neighbors," Kate encouraged, leading by example. The community rallied together, demonstrating their resilience. Families expressed their gratitude, sharing stories of how the team's presence had provided comfort during the storm. Kate felt proud of what they had accomplished. As the weeks passed, the team continued to help the community recover. They organized more workshops, empowering residents with knowledge about future storms. Education is key to safety, Kate reminded everyone. Tyler shared their experiences online, inspiring others to get involved in storm safety. "We can all make a difference," he encouraged his followers. The response was incredible, and they gained support from other communities. The trainees grew more confident, some even expressing interest in pursuing careers in meteorology. "You all have a bright future ahead," Kate told them, proud of their growth. With the storm season coming to an end, Kate and Tyler reflected on their journey. They had transformed from storm chasers into educators and advocates. "We've built something meaningful," Tyler said, looking at the impact they had made. Their work had created a ripple effect, inspiring communities to prioritize safety and preparedness. They knew this was just the beginning. "Let's keep this momentum going," Kate suggested. They started planning for next year's storm season, eager to expand their reach and help even more people. As the next storm season approached, Kate and Tyler felt ready. They had built a strong foundation for their mission and were excited about the future. "Let's make every storm count," Tyler said with a grin. With their trainees by their side, they knew they could face any challenge ahead. Together, they embraced the journey of storm chasing, knowing they were making a lasting difference in the lives of many. Their bond grew stronger with every storm, proving that together, they could weather any challenge and inspire others to do the same. As spring rolled in, Kate and Tyler began intensive preparations for the new storm season. They held meetings to outline their strategies and set clear goals. "This year, we want to reach even more communities," Kate declared, her determination evident. They mapped out towns that had been impacted by storms in the past, identifying those most in need of education and support. "We can build on what we learned last year," Tyler suggested, excited about the potential for growth. With their team energized, they set to work creating new materials and workshops tailored to the unique challenges of each community. The kickoff event was a huge success. They hosted a fair with games, food, and educational booths. Families came out in droves, eager to learn about storm safety. "This is about making preparedness fun," Tyler said, watching the smiles on children's faces as they participated in safety drills. Kate led interactive demonstrations on how to create emergency kits. "It's not just about supplies, it's about knowing how to use them," she emphasized. The community responded positively, asking questions and engaging with the materials. By the end of the event, families left with not just knowledge, but a sense of empowerment and community spirit. This year, they decided to incorporate new technology into their storm chasing efforts. They teamed up with local universities to develop advanced tracking systems. "We can provide real-time updates to communities," Kate explained, thrilled about the possibilities. Tyler worked on creating an app that would allow users to receive alerts and safety tips directly. "This is the future of storm safety," he said, envisioning a world where everyone could stay informed and safe. The partnership was exciting, and they quickly got to work, knowing that technology could enhance their mission significantly. As the season began, the weather patterns shifted dramatically. They prepared for a potentially severe storm outbreak. "We've trained for this," Kate reassured her team. "Let's put our plans into action." Communities were alerted, and families were reminded to check their emergency kits. The team set up communication channels, ensuring everyone was aware of the approaching storm. Tyler used social media to spread awareness. "Stay tuned for updates. We're in this together," he urged his followers. The response was overwhelming, with people thanking him for keeping them informed. As the storm approached, adrenaline coursed through the team. They monitored radar systems closely, providing updates to the community. "The storm is intensifying, but we're ready," Kate said confidently. The local community center became a hub of activity as families arrived, seeking safety. "You're in the right place," Tyler reassured them. "We'll keep you informed and safe." Inside, the atmosphere was tense but focused. The trainees worked alongside the veterans, putting their training to use. Everyone felt the weight of responsibility, but they were determined to help. When the storm hit, it was fierce. The winds roared, and rain poured down. Kate and Tyler remained calm, directing their team and ensuring everyone stayed safe. "We've trained for moments like this," Kate reminded everyone. Families huddled together, listening to updates. The community spirit shone through as neighbors comforted one another. "We're all here for each other," Tyler emphasized, making sure everyone felt supported. Hours passed and the storm raged on. The team continued to monitor conditions, sharing vital information. They stayed connected with local emergency services, ensuring that everyone was accounted for. When the storm finally passed, the team emerged to assess the damage. Although the destruction was significant, they were relieved to find everyone safe. "We did it!" one trainee exclaimed, their eyes wide with disbelief. They quickly organized cleanup efforts, distributing supplies to those in need. "Let's help our neighbors rebuild," Kate said, leading the charge. The community came together, demonstrating their resilience and strength. Tyler live-streamed the recovery efforts, showcasing the determination of the town. "This is what community is all about," he said, highlighting their unity. In the days that followed, the team reflected on their experiences. They held debriefing sessions discussing what went well and what could be improved. "Every storm teaches us something new," Kate noted. They realized the importance of adapting their strategies based on the community's unique needs. "Let's continue to grow and evolve," Tyler suggested, eager to learn from each experience. As they compiled their notes, they felt a renewed commitment to their mission. Each lesson learned would only strengthen their efforts moving forward. As the season wrapped up, Kate and Tyler looked back on their journey. They had transformed countless lives through education and support. "We've created a network of empowered communities," Kate said, beaming with pride. Their workshops and training sessions had reached more people than ever, and they were already planning for next year. "We can't stop now," Tyler urged. "Let's keep this momentum going." They began drafting ideas for a storm safety manual, aiming to reach even more communities in the future. Their mission was far from over. It was just beginning. With excitement for the future, Kate and Tyler embraced the journey ahead. They had forged strong bonds with their trainees and communities, proving that together they could overcome any storm. As they prepared for the next season, they knew they were ready for whatever challenges awaited them. "Let's keep chasing storms and changing lives," Kate declared, her passion ignited. With hearts full of hope and determination, they stepped into the future, ready to face every storm, inspire every community, and continue their incredible journey together. Thank you for joining us on this journey through entire story. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting stories. Turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this.